Hello guys, welcome back to my video, and this is what if Deku was in Steven Universe Part 3, and wait, okay, I finally have a story for this, and I'm going to skip a lot of episodes in Season 3, and we're going to stop at episode 11, and hit it guys, and make sure, okay, hit it. Okay guys, let's skip. I'm going to skip a lot of episodes in this thing. I'm going to stop at episode 11 in the Sardonyx and Steven, and let's continue. And after Deku and Steven watching crying breakfast run with Amethyst, and Amethyst and Deku said, I don't understand this show. Why are they crying? It's just an ice cream, Deku says. Yeah, they could just eat the ice cream on the floor, said Amethyst. Just Deku just be quiet because that's weird. And after for a while, the TV turns to white, and Deku says, every time. It happened the last time." Amethyst says, "Let me do it." Amethyst is kicking the TV. After the TV makes a noise, and Peridot's face comes out, all saying for signal for you to get help. Deku called Pearl and Garnet to watch this scene, and Pearl said, how did Peridot get this much signal so strong? We know. Oh yeah, the communication hub. All of them teleport with Lion in it, and Steven and Deku are in Lion's main. And Steven says, "Are you okay, Lion?" Lion just says, "Rar." Steven says, "I make that say yes." All of them are saying, "Man, he built it. Last time we hear you destroy it." Wait, how you destroy this big? Oh, fusion. Tech remembered. And Steven says to Amethyst, "Amethyst, you should form Sugalite." And Amethyst says, "I don't know, it's up to Garnet." And Amethyst says, "Should we mash it up, Garnet?" Garnet says, "No. Last time we fused is a disaster. You can be reckless, I can be out of patient. So we need something to be careful." And Garnet goes to Pearl saying, Pearl, let's fuse." Pearl is tearing up, and Garnet says, "Don't cry, Pearl." And Deku, it's gonna be a new fusion. I can't wait to write this on my notebook. Deku and Steven are watching the fusion. And after for a while, they begin dancing, and they stop dancing, and the giant woman is standing there and telling, "Good evening, everybody. I'm Sardonyx coming to you at live," saying that we are not going on TV, right? Yeah. And Sardonyx formed a hammer and explain what Smash is and destroy the communication hub. And after for a while, Steven and Garnet and Deku are watching crying breakfast friend, and Deku, I don't really understand this, but I still love to watch this. And Deku says, Steven says, "Come on, Amethyst, it's crying breakfast time." Amethyst says, "No, I'm fine." "Okay, then I will save this on the tape to watch with you." Okay. And the commit and Peridot's face shows up in the screen again, and Garnet and Steven and Deku are shocked, and Garnet was so angry, calling for Pearl and going to the hub again, and they dance again and destroy the hub. And Amethyst sing a song, and Deku and Steven looks worried at Amethyst and comforts Amethyst, and they have a plan their own. They will have a it's called stakeout to catch Peridot, and and Amethyst thinks it's a great idea. So three of them goes to Lion and teleports back to the communication hub and wait there for a while. After for a while, Steven using a finger to see looks like a sausage, and Deku tries it and says, "Oh, I never think this. Oh, whoa! It's a fun game. It's a fun." And Amethyst, it doesn't work. Steven pulls out Amethyst's hair out his eye, and Amethyst was shocked. And after for a while, Steven says, "Oh, there's something. It's Peridot's escape pod. He fixed it somehow. Hey, is that the space pod at our home?" Deku says, "Yes. It could be Peridot stole it. Something. Yeah. Let's go there." Steven says, "Stop. Stop. It's far better we stay here." And Steven looks at the top and enhance. And Steven says, "Why Peridot's hair looks like pearls?" And Deku says, and Amethyst, "Oh no." Three of them is talking about about what's Pearl's doing, and Steven says, maybe he's making us a lot of channels. And Steven opens the TV, and Peridot's face shows up again, and all of them are shocked that all of them are surprised that Pearl is in their back and telling, "Oh no, this is not good." Peridot expects this communication hub again, and Garnet says, "She's way passing my future vision. Come on, team, let's go to the communication hub." All of them, three of them is kind of worried about Pearl's doing, and Steven and Deku said, "Stop." And Amethyst says, "You shouldn't do this." Steven and Deku says, "Pearl, we saw you. Don't lie. We all saw you." And Pearl says, "I'm so sorry, Garnet. I just want to share some victories with you." And Garnet drops Pearl and telling, You've been fixing the hub, aren't you, Pearl?" And Deku says, "Wait, Garnet. Cool off." And Garnet says, "Shut up." And Amethyst and Garnet call Amethyst to fuse, but Amethyst says, "Why? Let's get this over with." And all of them fuse the Sugalite and punch the communication hub as hard as they can and destroy the communication hub. After for a while at home, Garnet and Pearl is not talking, and Steven says, I wish in real life this had to be cartoon." They're watching crying breakfast friends. That they're forgiving to each other. And after tomorrow, Steven and Deku are watching TV, and Pearl shows up in the I don't know, shows up, and Steven says, "Pearl, I'm so worried about you. What happened to you?" I'm looking for Peridot for 10 days now. If I catch Peridot, Garnet should be forgiving me." And Garnet shows up at the door, and Pearl starts talking to Garnet, but Garnet ignores Pearl and steps aside. And Pearl says, "I'm sorry." And Greg shows up and calling, "Who wants to go on a road trip?" And Steven and Greg says, "Is this a bad time?" And Garnet says, "No, it's not a bad time. Please continue." And Greg explained how he gets the car wash at Jeep, and Steven goes to Greg and telling road trip, and Garnet says, "I'm coming too," and Steven invites Izuku to come in. Izuku is trying to deny it, but he comes with them. And Pearl says, I'm going to pack your things and I'm going to tell Amethyst about this. Right, Garnet? And Garnet get out at the door and goes to the band with Greg. After driving, and all of them are tired except for Garnet, and they're stopped at a motel. Izuku and Steven bounce at the bed, and Izuku and Greg is looking for bed bugs and says, "We're lucky we're bagless." All of them are Deku's watching TV, and Steven is looking at the keystone reading. After for a while, Garnet unfused to Ruby and Sapphire. "What the?" Deku says, Oh, there's Tooch. What's your name again? Oh, their name is Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Why is the red one so angry? And Sapphire says he's angry at Pearl. Oh, I remember now what happened. And after for a while, Ruby began a rampage and burned the carpet, and Ruby leaves the room and outside to cool off. And Steven wears his underpants and he goes to the swimming pool with Deku and not Deku. What am I saying? With Steven and Ruby are in the pool, and Steven says, "You made a warm spot." "Ow! A hot spot! Boiling! Ouch!" Oh. And Steven goes to the room and see Deku is frozen a little bit. His face is his nose is frozen and his hair is frozen. So says, "Man, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold." And both of them ask Lapis about Steven's going to do the channel, and Lapis says 43, but the channel had not much of it. And Steven goes to the 43 and watch it, and Steven goes to the bathroom and see Sapphire. The water's frozen. And Steven goes out to pee with Deku. Deku is saying, "Oh, good luck, go somewhere else to pee." And after Steven is peeing, his father shows up with pizza, and Greg goes to the room, and Sapphire says he's not gonna like square pizzas, says Lapis. And Greg showed Steven a pizza with squares, and Steven was shocked and says, "What's going on in this world?" And Greg tells them that you have to accept what's going on in this world. You can actually change it. And Steven says, "You're actually my favorite dad. I know this pizza won't let me down," said Greg. And Deku is eating pizza, and after tomorrow, Deku and Greg and Steven and Lapis and Ruby are in the diner. While Steven and Deku are eating, this is good, said Izuku and Greg and Steven. After that, Ruby is shaking the tables, and Sapphire said, "You're shaking the table. Stop it." said Ruby, and and Sapphire says, "Your fire is going to be out later." "No, I'm an eternal flame, baby!" And punch the table, and the table's broken, and the plates are broken, and Steven looks at the food with sadness and cries a little bit, and Steven drops his plate and goes out, and Deku says Greg says, "Oh boy, what's going on?" I don't. He's angry. Oh, so that's why he do that. And Ruby and Sapphire goes to Steven, and Sapphire and Steven blame himself for what happening to him and what happened to them. And Sapphire says, "It's not your fault. It was I," said Sapphire, and Ruby says, "Not your fault. I was stupid. You were right all along." "I don't think you're stupid," said Sapphire. And all of them worked it out, and Ruby says, "It's going. You, you know what it takes to be unfused? I get to look at you." And Stephen looks blushing and covers his eyes because both of them are loving them both loving. You know, with two husband and his wife, and that's they're doing. Not they're doing in. You know what I'm meaning. I don't want to say it. And and after that, uh, Greg and Izuku is paid the damage to the diner and says, "We should go home now, Steven." "Yeah, Greg too." And Garnet shows up and Fuse and said, "Not before we have a free ice." And all of them goes on with carrying ice, and Pearl and Amethyst are talking to each other about what happened, and Pearl said, "Oh, how you have fun?" Garnet said, "Not now, Pearl." And Garnet walks to his room. Pearl says, "He actually talked to me." And after that, this is going to be the end, guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and leave a notification, and hit it, and goodbye.